been more than embarrassing in the past 5 minutes. Welcome to the Whatever Podcast, episode 6. I'm joined here with my co-host, Liqueur Prime, Codfather, NC1, Lexel, and J-Dubs. If you'd like any of the links to any of our social medias, they can be found in the description, as well as a SoundCloud link for an audio-only experience. Today, we've got a handful of topics. I'd like to address the absolute inconvenience we had last week, not having an episode. I don't know anything about it because I wasn't there. But from what I can gather, we had a lacking amount of people and a lacking amount of topics. It just, the material wasn't there. So, we're back in full force, off schedule today. They were kind enough to fit me in for, I don't know, to host, I guess. So, I was able to actually make my first appearance on the podcast today because of the time shift I usually work these days. No one cares. No, just let's move on. Okay, we're moving on from that.
Well,
Dubs, let's see we've got 4 columns of topics here. The first one, probably the most important, J-Dubs, a previous hater of the category. A previous hater of the category dives. He dives into anime.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
It's
Gross. I hate it. What are you doing? Okay, Dubs, I want an explanation. What's your deal?
Well, it's actually it's really it's like a fucking just really out there story. Basically, I was just watching movie reviews on YouTube, right? And I was just watching this one for what's that movie? Get Out, because I just watched it and I wanted to see what this guy thought about it. And then in the recommendations, I saw the like a review for this weeb-looking movie, and
oh my God,
like the guy's face in the thumbnail was like really excited. So I was like, oh, he's excited. I better watch this video. And then
that's fantastic.
It was a non-spoiler review, and he said it was like one of the best animated movies he's seen in a while, and that if you're an animator, you should watch it just for that.
So an animator recommended hentai to you. Is that what you're saying?
Well, softcore, at least.
Disgusting.
And that movie was Your Name. A bunch of these people in here watched it last night and today.
Oh, is that what it is? I've seen that on Twitter, and I have no idea what it is. Okay.
It is. It's one of the highest rated anime movies to ever be released.
Oh my God.
It has a 97. 97 on Metacritic, Jimmy.
What is
I
Metacritic?
can't even count to 97.
It's like
Okay, hold up. Let me split the crack here. Let me get into the valve. What is the hype? What is it about anime? Because I hate it.
Anime in general?
Let me tell you the one thing I hate most about anime. Anytime there's something like special happening to the characters, like that they're looking at, like say there's an explosion. They don't go, "Holy shit, there was an explosion!" They go,
Nice.
Oh
my God.
They do.
That's not normal.
They do grunt a lot. I will say that. And
God, I hate
there's
it.
like a lot of tropes in anime that you have to get past.
yeah, there's a few things you just have to be like, okay, it's just how it is. Just accept it.
It's just a
hate
Japanese thing, yeah.
Yeah,
But
I
really-
think if Dubs can get into it, anybody can get into it.
It's
As
kind
long
of
as you
like
just look past that
imagine watching a show that involves like a bunch of college kids, like, and it's foreign people that are just watching like these American kids are like, dude, what's up, bro? Oh, what's up, fam? And just like, what the hell? It just
Okay,
sounds
yeah,
weird,
but they're
you
not.
know what I mean?
They're not.
Grunting.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, but they
Not
really
unless
you're on
sound
Pornhub.
like rad.
Now that because we're on the topic, on a scale of 1 to 10, because this is actually a topic here in the list, how weeb is Dubs?
I don't know.
20.
Oh my
He's
God,
gone to, like,
even
about
more-
an 8.
He's more.
You can never be 8 or
didn't
9.
get a
You
single
can never get a
one.
full 10 unless you buy a body pillow.
That's disgusting.
Once you buy a body
I don't think
pillow,
I'll do that.
You're full
Hey,
weeb.
so we're gonna
True.
stop this one right here.
I said he
Not
was
just
a 20.
anybody.
I got to bring it back down.
I'm gonna
just 'cause he
skip
doesn't have
number
a body
4.
pillow.
We're
But
gonna hang on. I'm gonna skip number
What?
4 on the list, and we're gonna rally back to it. We're gonna rally back to it after this one, because I
Okay.
feel like it's just too much dosage.
I
wanna
think
talk
you're looking
about-
at the unupdated list, by the way.
I am
He is, but it's
unupdating
okay.
the unupdated list,
It's
which
okay.
is I'm looking at the single one,
It's happening.
single
yeah.
list. We're gonna go to the purple one. Battlegrounds. Pugba. Pug Battlegrounds.
Fantastic.
I'll be
game.
honest. I don't get the hype. I don't like the battle royale format. I really didn't like H1Z1 because of how the characters moved and how the engine operated. And Pug Battlegrounds just looks like a shinier H1Z1.
It is a
I'll be
shinier
honest.
H1Z1,
Well,
but
it
it's,
is.
but that's what exactly what really
Now,
it
to be
needed.
fair,
Yeah,
I'm
happy.
I've never played it, but I don't really have plans to play it. I don't really.
I mean,
It just doesn't look intriguing. It's not fun for me to watch because I know
I
all
like-
the streamers are doing
I
it
like
right now.
H1
battle-
for the derpiness, but
Yeah.
the battlegrounds. But the thing is, they were being actually. I don't want to say lazy.
Daybreak is a it.
No,
they just
were,
don't
they
care.
were. You see,
They don't
you
care.
see that patch that they put out like
I
yesterday.
don't want to hurt people's feelings.
Why'd they
but
put that?
They
Patch out
still
yesterday?
haven't
Because
put
of
out spectate.
Battlegrounds.
No, they've been doing.
They
I've been
still
saying
haven't
that
put
for
out
years.
spectate mode. Battleground
Yes,
did
they
it
did.
immediately.
No, the
H1.
spectate mode now. No, it's now.
Yeah, they
spectate
did it
mode.
now.
Yeah,
Why'd they
because
wait?
Battlegrounds
After
came
Battlegrounds.
out.
Dude,
Why'd
After
they wait?
Battlegrounds came
wait.
out.
True. Very true.
Also,
Jimmy,
you can
you-
say
you
that
waiting
Because
for
they
the
didn't have to.
I'm just still salty that
format.
they split the game up when it was supposed to be free to play. I was on the game since day one. Well, not since, but I was on board on day one when the game,
yeah.
like the early access came
Day
out.
one
and
since
stuff like that.
day one,
I mean,
bro.
Yeah,
I
I'm
also-
Daybreak-
I'm also pissed. I'm
Daybreak's
also pissed that they
shitty.
gave up on the
Just Survive?
freaking
PS4 version?
Yeah, man.
Yo, the PS4 version. I was
Come
waiting for the
on.
PS4 version.
Yeah, they
I mean,
say
and
they're
they're
still
not gonna
working
do it.
on it. Well, quote
Still
unquote
working
working
on
on it.
No,
Well,
no.
We'll see about that.
Daybreak as a company has a bit of a shady history. At first, they said H1Z1 would be free to play, and I think just a few days before release, they're like, it's gonna be $20. Well, everyone's like,
Mhm.
okay, I
But
guess.
wait, we're gonna split the game
then they
in
split
half
the game.
and charge for both. I was done.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
pretty scummy.
I was
I
done.
hate it.
Yes.
That's beyond scummy. Fun game, like funny game, not fun game, funny game.
It's
But
not
Jimmy,
not
I'll
that fun.
jump on.
Jimmy, what do you
It's
think
funny.
about the
I
the
like how
battle
dirty
royale
it
format in general, like the Hunger Games?
I'll be
basically?
honest. I think Bohemia has done it. They have it. Bohemia
Bohemia?
Interactive has
Who's
got it.
Bohemia? Who's Bohemia?
That might
If
be
you
a
played
really niche
in
game.
Arma, if you played in Arma Battle Royale, the experience is so much different.
No, okay, it's the same. It's the same person that made the Arma 3 Battle Royale.
Who's making PUBG?
Yes, but it's not the same as Arma. Is my point.
It's pretty similar, Jimmy. I recently just picked it up. I think I've only got like 10 hours on it, but it is literally just the way I feel, at least. It's like H1Z1 but Arma. It feels so Arma, it's ridiculous.
I'm
I mean,
really
It's obviously
skeptical.
not quite
You can
as
also say
hardcore
it's a
as Arma, but
it's a niche type of genre. Like as with all ones, this one kind of got popular because of YouTube. Same
I
Yeah,
really
true.
want-
Same
I really
with,
want
Twitch.
GTA to have
It
fun.
wasn't-
same with survival games. I'd have to say that survival games got popular because of YouTube.
Yeah.
It's
Well, I mean, that's a lot. Of
Started with
games
Minecraft.
nowadays.
yeah, nowadays it's just everyone let it, but that's because everyone was exposed to it because of YouTube.
Yeah,
Like
agreed.
I think the original I don't know how many players the original DayZ mod had without it.
I remember when
It
I saw
actually
that
had a
on
lot.
YouTube for the
Yeah.
first time ever.
But
I
it
was like,
wasn't like-
DayZ, the Arma 2 mod built itself pretty
Yeah, it
hard.
built
was
itself.
really
Yeah.
amazing.
But it didn't. But it's not like a AAA. It's not like an FPS. It's not like a regular action game. It's its own. Separate kind of
While-
enjoyment for players. Not saying it's a
While we're on
bad
the
game,
topic,
but yeah.
While we're on the topic of what's being played on YouTube, still on the initial list here. What do we think of the whole YouTube ad controversy? What do we think?
It's the adpocalypse.
Let's go down the line here. Let's keep it. Jace, J-Dubs, my man.
Yes.
Let's keep it orderly here. Let's go down the line. What are your thoughts?
have thoughts.
Well, I know that ads are dropping because they're getting put on quote racist videos and stuff like that. But I mean, I get the companies don't want a bad image, but at the same
Hidden
time,
agenda.
it just maybe I think
There's a-
I definitely
no,
think
man,
it was
there's a
it's
hidden
spurred on
agenda.
by the. I don't think the companies have a hidden agenda, but I
Dude.
think the I
When
think the
sharks
news
see blood,
sources.
man.
I think the news sources have an agenda, like the Wall Street Journal and stuff like that. I think they definitely have an agenda to try to push people off YouTube and push advertisers off YouTube and back onto their shitty little websites that get views in the
Yeah,
10,000s.
a lot of people don't know though. Those people, like those companies, like AT&T, those guys own so many things, including
Yeah.
CNN,
like,
freaking
yeah, CNN,
TBS,
a lot of
just
like,
entertainment channels in general,
yep,
news channels in general.
even like article, like freaking websites that have like like well-known. I can't even say that. What am I trying to say? Freaking news people. Yeah, just news stuff. Um, but not only that, obviously there's also that thing. I don't know if you guys heard about. I don't forgot what the dude's name is. The guy that patented the how he finds these videos and issue like with all
What?
the hate. Yeah, so
No,
the
what are you
dude.
talking about?
Okay, so
I,
this is
I
what's
can talk
going
a little
on.
bit about that because I like watched an in-depth interview with
I did
him.
too. Go ahead.
Yeah, I talked about this guy Richard Lewis who interviews people sometimes, and he interviewed the guy. What's the guy's name? I forgot his name.
I forgot his name too, but
The guy who like patent that
Yeah.
the software that lets you or lets I guess YouTube in this case find out if advertisers are being or advertisements are being put on
they can't improve their
non-advertiser-friendly
system
video.
with they can't
videos.
improve their systems to like find those kind of videos without violating the dude's patent, basically forcing them to have to go to him. So that, and he was the one that sent those the screenshots of those hate videos. He sent them to those, like the Washington Post and all these people. They're like, what the hell? They're like, oh, let's go, everybody, let's attack. Boom, 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 boom. They all do it. And then,
Okay. So
yeah.
I don't know if that's true exactly because, like I
Mhm.
said, he like did an interview. He could be lying, of course.
Mhm.
If it really is a coordinated attack, he could be lying just to cover himself.
I don't
What
know.
he
Well, the
said-
coordinated attack, I'm not sure about, but like obviously,
What he
people
said
just
is
came out with articles.
he sent this like he said that his software doesn't it doesn't calculate those kinds of video like the video like the Coke ad videos. It doesn't
Mhm.
it doesn't I guess track if advertisements are being placed on videos like racist videos or whatever. He says that his software tracks when advertisements are being put on, let's say ISIS advertisement videos, like stuff like that. And he says that his software uses keywords like, let's say I don't know, just Middle Eastern terms. I don't know, stuff like that. And he said that he didn't send the screenshots to he didn't send the screenshots to the Wall Street Journal and news sources. He sent them to advertisers so advertisers could make a big deal and complain to YouTube, because he says that he's tried to get into contact with Google and they just don't care about him. They don't care about him because he's a nobody. But he sent them to the advertisers, and then the advertisers advertisers took action.
Yeah.
So the guy
I
who
don't know how-
owns the algorithm is the one who's gonna make action
The
happen,
software.
but YouTube
Yes.
can't make it happen without his approval.
Yeah, pretty much.
So
Yeah,
the
so-
companies are gonna force their hand, or excuse me, Wall Street Journal is gonna force YouTube's hand to just. I mean, what can they do? Their ads are getting pulled because they can't get to this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
So
And yeah,
it's not like that. It's I mean, you don't know who's lying. I'm just going based on what the people themselves say, and what he's saying. It's pretty scummy. Is what Cod said earlier, and that they have to go to him if they want any type of software that calculate or that tracks if ads are being put up against those kinds
my
of videos.
question is, why don't they just hire a different guy to make a different algorithm? It's your site. I mean, you've got billions of dollars.
I think
that's
hire
probably
a
the
different
problem that they're
programmer.
working on right now.
I think it's like he's got okay, so it's kind of like, let's say you have to in order to solve something, you have to complete the alphabet A through Z, and he's got the letter B. You can't finish the whole alphabet without the letter B, and he has the letter B. If that makes sense, if that's
He's got the
good
keys.
analogy.
Yeah,
He's got
pretty
the keys.
much. Yeah.
He's got the keys. Pretty much is what he's saying. So there's like no way they can go through. If they try and do something, he can just sue them or something with his patent, and either way he'll make money. and stuff like that.
Yikes.
So that's the situation. Obviously, all the YouTubers are suffering from it. Especially the ones that aren't, that aren't just doing YouTube by themselves, that got like a whole team and stuff like that. Those people are getting like, they're probably losing money and stuff like that. Like I think Drama Alert, I think Keemstar said his whole staff is about 4,000 a month and stuff like that. And I think he said that this month they're gonna make 3,000
Oh,
or something like
Jesus.
that. Yeah, which is like a very small percentage of what it's supposed to make and stuff like that. You guys know Christopher London too. He's having his
Yeah.
best month on YouTube ever, and he's making less than his last month. And this is like literally his best month. Like he's got a video with like LaMelo Ball. That kid's gonna be like D1, like maybe even in the NBA and stuff like that. It's getting like millions of views, but yeah, it sucks. And the scary part is like those YouTubers that are still trying to make it or have it as a like kind of like a, it's just enough to just get by, but like you still got to keep
Grinding.
working at it to grow and everything like that. Like let's say you're making
It's like
just
they're living
enough to pay the
paycheck
bills.
by
Yeah. You're
paycheck to
just
pay.
making enough and you literally, like, let's say you're making 1,000 a month or something like that. That gets cut to less than like between 40 to 70%, even 80%. Like some people say they're like, yeah, 80% down. That's insane. 80% down. That's insane. That's literally insane. I was looking at something. I don't make much on YouTube. I was just looking through. There was one day I said like 231, and then when that day, like everybody noticed the drop. I was like, all right, it says you made 31 cents today. I was like, damn, the drop is like, we all see it. You look at your analytics, you're gonna see a straight down.
It's pretty
Crazy.
Well, there is
Yeah.
a silver lining because YouTube is rolling out, or I'm assuming they're going to start rolling out this whole you can't place advertisements on, like you can't monetize your videos until you get 10,000 total views, which I think is a good change.
Yeah, lifetime.
And
I actually think
basically,
that's a good change too.
yeah, that's just I'm assuming that's their way of like putting some sort of barrier so they
Legitimacy. You know what I mean?
can, yeah, so
like
they
you can't
can,
just
like,
create a
they
new
can
channel.
verify.
Yeah, you can't just create a new channel and just like put some crazy stuff out there and then monetize it right away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
There was
I
just
like that's-
a
that's- I
large
think that's
amount
fair.
of it, like there was just a large amount of content that YouTube has to go through in general on like the entire site, and it's impossible to do that unless you put up some sort of milestone achievement thing that
Yeah.
prevents YouTube from having to go through all those videos, all that content, you know. So I think it's a good change. It'll allow them to be more personal, I guess, and
Mhm.
figure out whether or not videos are advertiser friendly. So then the advertisers will probably come back. And actually, I saw on Reddit earlier
Which they
today
will.
that somebody,
It's Google.
yeah,
It's
somebody
Google.
spotted a Coke ad on a video today, on a
Interesting.
Linus Tech Tip video. I don't know if it's
Mm.
true. It could be, photoshopped. So I guess keep
Yeah.
that little
I-
bit of healthy
It's
skepticism.
it's gonna come back.
Yeah.
Obviously it's not gonna remain like this forever. And I think YouTube themselves said like, yeah, you guys are gonna notice a dip. So it's good that they at least mentioned that, like at least said that.
Yeah.
Because if it was
Yeah.
just like in the dark again, honestly, it's so messed up
Mhm.
to hear. But yeah, man, it's kind of rough, rough for some people right now.
Yeah.
So if you got a favorite YouTuber and you want to help out, like if you really enjoy a certain person's channel,
Sign up for that
No.
Patreon.
sign up for a Patreon, go extra support. You know what you need to do to support somebody.
Okay, boys.
Yeah.
Okay, boys. Here's the question. To be or not to be? No, it's not it. It's a different one. I'm jumping all around the topics list. I've completely abandoned the order.
We don't have an order anyway.
Is Grand Theft Auto 5 dead?
Should be.
Is it finally dead?
Should be.
Okay.
No, it's
not
actually
by a
Okay.
long shot.
Here,
It's
been-
no,
it's
Brett's
been
actually
dead for
GTA 5.
centuries.
All right, hang on. We gotta go in the order. We gotta go in the order. Let's start with COD. We'll go from bottom up.
All right. This is okay. So depending on which aspect, GTA Online is still one of the most, because like if you really think about all the online games that people play, like first of all, how many games that are popular right now? Like currently, we got Battlegrounds, we got H1Z1. On PC, there's Ark, right? They got like a audience there. GTA. Who else? Oh, CS:GO and stuff like that. If you look at on YouTube, it's still like one of the top trending. Surprise! Like I don't get it. I personally don't get it, but it's still one of the most viewed gaming. Like at least I believe like top 10. It's still top 10. And whatchamacallit?
I think
The RP is blowing up right now. I looked it up like on Google Trends.
Oh yeah, the
And-
RP.
Yeah, RP is up. It's actually earlier today. It was on the top list on Twitch, like the top. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, these. You know how they show the games that are the top games. It was ahead of Overwatch earlier today. So it's ahead of King. It's ahead of H1Z1 right now, which H1Z1 was ahead of that. Dark Souls, because of the DLC that came out, it's ahead of that. Yeah, it's in the if you like a couple hours ago there was like this past week there was like 50,000 because of like a lot of streamers been doing the RP and all that stuff. So in that aspect, no. But in terms of like GTA Online content, it's getting stale.
I mean,
Brian, what do you
It's
think?
super stale.
To me, GTA 5 has been dead for centuries. You either get the reference or you don't. But I'm just waiting for GTA 6 because apparently a few YouTubers have early copies.
all silence. You want to give me a copy? We know you got the hookup.
That's all silence.
Huh.
Yo, okay, so you know that GTA YouTuber Fernando. I think we really need to get into contact with him.
No
I mean,
clue who that is.
he has like. It
Dude,
seems
let's
like he
get
has,
him on
like,
the
50
podcast.
It
Never
seems
heard
like he
of
has 50 copies of GTA 6. Apparently.
Never heard
Let's
of him.
get.
I think
Hey, everybody at Sarando, let's get this guy on the podcast. I want to get one of those copies of GTA 5.6.
you can
Hell
you can
no.
use that. You can use like
5.6.
He can replace me.
okay. No, you can use
I'm
that
in.
to like kind of claim how much fun or whatever GTA 5 is now. Like the big GTA YouTubers are either moving off
There's
of it.
nothing amazing. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
like
not-
this
it-
Mockingbird saying. There's nothing.
It's not
that's
amazing
getting
anymore.
people to- yeah,
Like
yeah, it's
there's just like maybe an update or something. They'll go back to it for a couple of
Uh-huh.
days, and then it's gone.
Out.
But yeah, the fact is they have to go to clickbait and
Yeah.
saying, "Oh, I got GTA 6 early." Oh,
Mhm.
that kind of says how one their views are doing, and two, or how bored they are of the game.
Yeah.
It's not-
Nick, go ahead.
No, you can go. It's not that important.
For me, GTA 5 has been dead for months now, but 5 Reborn has kind of revamped it in a way. So if people can go to 5 Reborn and have troll videos or something like that, messing with other kids, making like LaCour did with us when he was a cat and stuff like that. And he trolled us. We didn't know who he was. I think that made it revamp itself with GTA 5. Actually, game itself is dead. 5 Reborn is revamping it.
I mean, you can make the claim that it's doing the same thing that Rockstar's been doing. It's just like one new update that's gonna get attention for, let's say, like a month or two, and
Sure.
then drop off.
Yeah.
It might not. It might just be the same thing as everything else that's happened in GTA
Yeah.
5.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. When you say a game's dead,
Yeah, it's.
I mean,
it's
I don't.
really
It's
vague,
complicated.
honestly.
It's not. It's
Exactly,
not like,
because
you can't just
what if it
boil it down
actually-
to one thing.
Yeah, because
because-
it does have people playing it. It's just obviously like it's
Yeah.
nowhere
Like,
near,
I'm
nowhere
on-
near
there's-
what it was originally.
I'm on the
you know what I
Steam
mean?
charts right now. Yeah, okay. So
Yeah.
yeah, I was just about
I'm
to say
on
that.
the
So,
Steam
exactly.
charts right now.
steamcharts.com, so you can see how
Mhm.
many concurrent people are playing the
Yeah.
game. It's in the top.
Yeah.
It's number 9 for most played
Yeah.
or most people playing concurrently
Exactly.
over the last 30 days. It's above Gary's Mod. Gary's Mod has been around for a long
Mhm.
time. Would you say the game's dead?
Exactly.
No, not really.
It's like you have to look at, for me at least, you have to look at how well it does in terms of people playing. You have to look at how well it does on YouTube, and then how well it does on
Compared to
Twitch.
everybody else
we can
too.
just
You know what I mean?
yeah. You can't compare it to its original state, because what if it does really well and then it just sort of like dips
And then it
down
falls
just
off to
because-
like
'cause
what
that's just how
all the
any
other
game
games are.
happens.
It just
Yeah,
falls
that's
down
just-
to all the rest, the other top 10
Yeah,
you know,
that's how
games and stuff like that. That's how I'd read
like
it.
all games, they don't stay at their peak popularity. They dip down over time. But that doesn't mean it's dead just because it's like at a very small fraction of how it was back in the day. It doesn't mean that it's it's completely gone. On the YouTube side, it still looks like it does pretty well. It looks like it's on par with
I still
a lot of the
remember
other popular games. Like
Black Ops.
CS.
You remember Black Ops 2? Like around the end of its life cycle, people were
Oh.
saying it was like it was like dead. Like
Yeah,
people actually said dead, and it showed the
people still
numbers.
play
It
it.
was still
People-
people still
people
even
play
though
it
was
more
quote
than
unquote
Ghost.
dead.
Yeah.
Well,
was
it
still-
wasn't hard.
It was
Well,
still
yeah.
like one of the top games, like concurrent, like playing online.
Why
It's just,
do you
it's
think
just
the
that it
game is
didn't
still
match.
$60 on Steam?
Yeah, think about it. When people say dead, it's pretty much a personal experience. When you say dead, it's dead to them. It's not
Yeah,
fun.
yeah.
You just play it to
Like-
play with your friends. That's what they're pretty much talking about, you know?
Yeah,
I think
like-
to me, after I moved off the 360 to PC, I mean, I was done watching the videos. I was done playing a game.
Mhm.
I can't remember the last time I watched a GTA video other than, I watch COD stuff, and I think that's really about it. I haven't.
Thanks, man.
Well, because if I don't like the video and have it pop up on Twitter,
That's
you
right.
know, bad blood arises. No, I'm
Yeah,
kidding.
you
But
motherfucker.
no, I just go there for the light COD. No,
Nah, it doesn't matter.
I don't know. I haven't really. I feel like the game. It doesn't even feel like GTA anymore. It feels like some crazy arcade game with space cars and shit. Like
That's true.
Touche.
every update gets more and more insane, and it feels less lifelike. And all the
I mean-
like the races now
We've
are
never
just
liked it.
wild.
I said this to COD earlier, a couple of days ago, and I feel like that's the thing. Like I think RP is doing really well because I feel like that's the way. It's like reverting GTA back to
Yeah.
its original state
Mhm.
in some cases. Like the
I think so.
the fact that you can't just. I mean, you can. It depends on the server, but you can't just go around stealing cars. Otherwise, the police will come after you.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about the NPC police. I'm talking about like actual people role playing as the police.
Do they not have?
It like makes it more lifelike. Like if you get shot in some servers, you don't die immediately. You just like go down, and then you need to be picked up by
Mhm.
a medic. You get jobs so you can make money. Jobs don't have to be they don't have to be legal. You can own a weed farm. But yeah, I think GTRP is it's the last thing. Once GTRP is dead, then it's
That's it. Yeah,
really
yeah.
gonna
That's
die.
yep. And that I always thought to myself because I because of GTA 4 and past experiences and like Red Dead Redemption, it was like I knew it was gonna be so GTA Online, DLCs, mods, and then RP, and then it dies.
Mm.
That's how I always saw it. I said I knew RP was coming at some point, didn't know when, but I knew when it did. The second RP dies, then it's game over.
I've got a great segue.
Hey, we got Red Dead
Speaking-
coming though.
Speaking of dead games, let's talk about the DayZ community.
Let me pull up the Steam charts.
Wait, what?
Jace.
What's that?
Dubs, you wanna start me off on this one?
Daisy.
Well, the DayZ community, I mean, LUL community, right? Like it's just it's like the last bastion of people who are still playing DayZ, and we are kind of a part of that. But a vast majority of the people remaining refuse, especially on the DayZ subreddit, refuse to admit that there's anything wrong with how the game is being developed at all.
Yeah.
They prefer to just look away and pretend that the developers are doing everything they should be, like blocking people who give criticism on Twitter, blocking
Meanwhile-
people for making memes, blocking people
me-
for doing
Asking for
anything.
help. Yeah, that's what they
Meanwhile,
did.
Dean Hall is still on Mount Everest.
Dean
those who
Hall
don't
quit the
know-
game and is now
For those who
climbing
don't
Mount
know, Dean Hall made the original DayZ mod in the Arma 2 game and sold the mod to Bohemia Interactive, led by Brian Hicks and his dev team, who have completely, in my opinion,
Abandoned
abandoned
it.
the game.
Failed this city.
They've failed so many people. They took on the project to fix, quote unquote, fix what was wrong with the original DayZ mod in Arma 2. And they had like this crazy chart, this crazy timeline laid out. By like the end of 2016, they would be in beta. We are in 0.6 of the alpha 4 years later. The game came out in 2013. I don't know what they've been doing the past 4 years, but I mean, I can't even guess.
That's
No
insane.
words.
I mean, 4 years and you've gotten to the 0.6 in your alpha? Wow. I mean, the company makes so much money off of the Arma series. You'd figure they'd be able to hire a couple more devs and get that progress going, or even just lend a different department some developers at the least.
Hell,
They're
this
working
Ar-
on a mobile game.
Arma 3 is
Oh, that's right, the
done.
mobile game.
Yeah, Arma 3. Yeah, no, well, they have one. They really do.
Yeah, the mobile game.
Ooh, speaking of another game that isn't dead, believe it or not, even though I don't really play it, but I played it the other day. Destiny.
oh,
Destiny's. We're gonna get
That
to Destiny in a minute.
Do you
We're
guys
gonna
like
come
that?
back for Destiny. Hang on. We're gonna get
we
to that in a
want
minute.
to speak a little bit more.
No, but yeah, they've kind of just abandoned the game, and the community is left with a whole bunch of, I mean, people who think they're gods. I don't really know what to think of them at this point because
Mhm.
it's kind of like, do I trust you? I already paid you to make the game that hasn't been made yet. Your dev team is smaller than your will to actually finish the game. What's the deal here?
And
And
this would be
having what's that?
it would lag a little bit, but this would be like a lot better
We're losing them.
if they would actually update on what the hell they're doing.
Nick!
And
Oh my god. Oh my
Everyone's
god.
robot, dude.
yeah, everyone's a robot. Technical difficulties, everybody.
Discord? Is it Discord?
You're fine. You sounded fine. Might be back.
Everybody leave it back.
Oh God.
All right,
Oh,
we got.
no.
I think it might be Discord, guys. I think it might be Discord because my connection, I can't connect in. It's not letting me connect in. Shite. I can't carry a podcast by myself. I don't know if it's Discord or me. It shouldn't be me. Everything's like fucking. I'll let me just restart Discord. Hang on. Not letting me connect. The stream's still fine though. I don't know. If it was my internet, the stream would be fucking.
Core right now. The core is
There we go.
and I don't know what it
There
is
we
doing.
go. I had to
Dude, was it
restart
connect- was it
Discord.
taking time? Oh,
Like it
it's
was
Discord
taking a.
its time.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Discord's
Somebody just
screwing up.
kick me?
No, we can't even
Oh,
do that.
alright. Anyway,
I think Discord. is good now.
basically, everyone's pretty fed up with the dev team of DayZ minus the DayZ community who have been with the game since it came out. I'm very disappointed in Hicks206, otherwise known as Brian Hicks, lead producer of
You're
DayZ.
blocked. You're blocked.
I'm blocked. Yeah, man.
We're all blocked.
Straight up blocked me.
I think I'm
So-
blocked too.
You probably are.
I'm
He's
blocked and I
Um,
haven't talked to him.
I don't even.
I only got to touch on it a little bit. We're gonna run out of time here if I keep rambling on, but
We can go a little bit
you know,
over. Probably won't
it's,
matter.
it's disappointing. It's disappointing. COD
Yes.
Destiny 2. Destiny 2
You guys, let me
is
tell
coming
you
out
something.
on PC. It's
gonna look
style.
incredible.
You guys. All right. So
Air
I
horn,
always
somebody?
said this when I stopped playing Destiny. When I played, I got addicted to it. I got I got sick of the
really
grinding and all that stuff, and I wanted to play other games, and I kind of got I was done with it pretty much. Plus, there was also that Taken King DLC that kind of pissed me off. I mean, Taken Money DLC. Anyway,
Money.
yeah, that's what
They
it
take
was.
money from DLC.
That's
$34
what they
for
did.
DLC.
That's what
Yeah.
they did, man.
Okay,
But
well,
I always said if they come out with a second one, oh my goodness, it is gonna be so much fun because I feel like because they started this game from
The ground up.
basically the ground
Yeah.
up, yeah. Other than some Halo assets that you could kind of see, but otherwise it's pretty much from the ground up. All they can do is improve, and all the stuff they learned, like it can only get better. Like the maps, I wanted a bigger world. I wanted, just even more diverse. Just like what I kind of had like a nostalgic feeling about it. I didn't realize how cool the community was when I was playing it. There was all kinds of things going on, like the raids. You guys remember, for the people that played Destiny, if you guys remember, like the streams that would happen remember when the first raid came out and people were trying to figure it out? Everybody would get their groups of friends. They would all
freaking
stream it or
Gold
just do it.
Glove,
Yeah. Yep. Everybody,
bunny
just all
guy,
different groups.
Jericho.
Yep. And they're all trying to do it and be the first one. And it would be
Noah.
it would be hours to complete. Like everything has to be on point. And I just thought that was like really, really cool. Then when people find out like somebody got to the next level, like leveled up, because with the light gear or whatever it's called, light armor or whatever, because it was really hard to like level up once you reached a certain point. And when you find out, like, let's say everybody maxed out to like level 28, and then you find out someone made it to like level 29, everybody's like, what? How?
Yeah,
And stuff like that. I thought that was really cool. I thought like some of the gear, like there'd be some legendary gear that everybody, like, oh my god, you have it and stuff like that. And then another thing was, when you're trying to grind for those, for loot and stuff like that, and people, you would just go around the map and you'd find everybody just farming a same spot because they all saw that one video that person uploaded for the best farming spots.
I remember
And
that.
stuff like that. Just
I spent so many
then-
hours doing that.
yeah, I felt like a connection right away when I ran into people in there. I was like, oh, you saw that video too? It's like, yep. It's like I'm just grinding, getting my gear and stuff like
Honestly,
that.
I only played the beta when it
Uh-huh.
came out. I never bought the game. I told myself I would, but I just never got to it. I think it was because I was transitioning from 360 to PC. But now that it's gonna be on PC, I'm even more excited because them graphics.
Dude,
they're
one of
gonna
the
look
things I
so
really
good.
wanted
They're gonna look
was
so
60
good.
FPS. I really wanted 60 FPS because I was playing a first-person shooter in 30 F. I couldn't do it.
Yeah,
It just
really bad.
Gotta do.
Yeah.
The game was super
Hold on.
fun, but man,
Real quick. Just FYI. Prime just tweeted what he did. Prime tweeted something at Brian Hicks. I can't remember the last time I tweeted Brian Hicks. I am pre-blocked by him. I'm blocked by Brian Hicks before I've even tweeted anything at him.
What?
hilarious. I'm not blocked.
I'm not blocked, but I haven't really
Not
cared
either.
enough to
Prime is
talk to him.
Prime is about to be.
Yeah, you don't have much time left, Ryan.
You've already been forsaken.
No tweets about
Of course.
the game.
But yeah, Destiny, I played, I want to say like 15 to 20 hours of the beta. It was phenomenal. I bought the game day
Yeah.
one. I didn't have it on. I mean, I didn't play it as much as I could have because I didn't have a PlayStation. And I think they made it.
I
to,
just installed
like-
it again.
Or wait, was it PlayStation?
so-
I don't remember.
Yeah, it
a
was a
I played
PlayStation
a lot of it.
exclusive.
It was PS4.
Okay, yeah. So, what do you call it? Oh my god, I played so many hours in the game within like the first
Mhm.
two-ish months, but then I fell
Mhm.
out because it got repetitive. But at the same time, okay, well, it got repetitive. I could have done it. I could have kept going because I sort of liked the repetitiveness a little bit.
Yeah, I did too. That was the thing
just-
too.
It was weird, but
It was
I knew
grindy.
I had to stop because
Yeah.
it was too much.
Effective.
Like okay,
Yeah.
so it's repetitive, but
Yeah.
it's like
it was
it's sort
on
of
a
like a
whole level,
rewarding.
dude.
It was a rewarding repetitive because it's like you get better stuff if you do it over and over again. Like I would
Yeah.
do the raids like 2 or 3
Yeah.
times on my
Yeah.
alt accounts. I do
Yep.
all the daily challenges 2
The
or 3
daily
times on
challenges,
my
the
alt accounts.
strikes.
Yeah,
Let me
yeah.
tell you something
Every
about
day.
the strikes. Okay.
So
I can.
lame.
Oh my god. I remember there was
So
one time.
fucking lame.
Let me tell you guys
Holy
a quick
shit.
story. Me and Kevin and I don't know who else. Oh my god. I don't know who did it. Who helped us. We were doing a strike. Now this strike mission, it's oh my god. When we got to the boss, the fight was literally at least an hour, maybe like an hour and a half long. Like to literally get the main villain or the boss's health from 100% to 0 took about an hour and a half. Like literally if you shoot at him in his head like and stuff like that, you'd barely put a dent. So we had to do this forever, and we would farm around him because there'd be a bunch of respawns of his minions or whatever. That sounds really nerdy, minions. Anyway, you have to kill you kill his stuff, you pick up the ammo and you keep shooting the guy, you use your ultimate move or whatever and just try and get his thing down. There was time, oh my god. You guys, after an hour and a half, maybe I honestly feel like it was 2. I'm not even joking. This dude's health was 0.1% health, you guys. 0.1% health. I never forgot this. One person goes down. It's like, oh shit. Somebody go revive him. All right, I got him. That person dies too. It's one person left. We spent 2 hours. It's 4 a.m. in the morning. We were working. We were doing this for 2 hours. And then we all died. We had to start over.
That's hilarious.
Over.
Get good.
But it was a good memory.
Good.
Ironically, it was a good memory.
Loser.
It was a good memory.
When I
That's
used to
cool.
play, when I used to play Destiny, I loved the game completely. I played hours and hours on it. But once they came out with the first DLC, I was like $34. I could not do it, and you had to get a DLC to or play the game.
Yeah,
I could not
dude.
do it. Could not do
They took something out from the normal game and put it in the DLC. There was
Oh my
there was a
God.
playlist. That's
Really?
what killed me, man. Yeah, there was a
Oh,
playlist.
I did not
There was
know
a
that.
playlist. I forgot what the name of it was.
Developers are scumbags.
It was super scummy. There was a playlist on it. They took it out, and it's basically if I couldn't play that mode. It would have to be at random. I'd have to play this certain mode and hope that it randomly just happens and stuff like that. But if I do it if I get Taken King DLC or whatever it's called, then I get it. I was so mad. There was a lot of things that should have came with the game that they didn't add, that they put with the DLC and stuff like that.
Oh, no,
It's
Yeah,
like
I
this-
remember freaking I think like a week after the game came out, people found things that were on the disc already.
on the disc.
That was like
yep,
a big thing. A big thing
Yeah,
on
that was a
YouTube. Everybody was
huge
complaining
thing.
about it. People
Yep.
found events and what do you
Yep,
call it,
networks.
like extra missions and stuff like that were
Yeah,
on
yeah,
the
like
disc
GameSpot and all those people were
that
like,
you couldn't
talking about
access.
it. Yeah. So
And people assumed that it was for DLC. I didn't pay attention to the game too much after like a
Yeah.
couple months after. So I don't
Yeah,
I
same.
don't know what happened about
Same.
all that.
Well,
But I think I,
think
got
we're
out
all
at the
ex-
right time. I played
I think
played
we're
a
all
lot.
excited for number 2.
See, that's the thing.
Yeah.
I didn't want. I
He
wanted
said
to
number
not
2.
play it. I wanted to not play it at all. Like I knew I didn't want to get into Destiny again because of how addicting it is. And now I feel like I
Before, I
have
think
to
you have a
because it's on
problem.
PC and because everybody else is getting it. Now I feel
Yeah,
like
if
I'm
it's
gonna
on
have to.
PC, it's game over, guys. You guys don't
Wow.
understand. Like
We're
this
on
is
it
gonna be
all
ridiculous.
night.
To be
Yeah,
honest,
like
gonna
what
be
am I gonna do? I'm
ridiculous.
gonna come into Discord and I'm gonna see everybody playing Destiny and I'm gonna be like, I want to play it, but I don't
And
want
this
to
is-
play it, so I don't
this
get
is what-
addicted.
And you know what Destiny players are known for being? Only Destiny players. That's it.
Yeah,
I
You know, when you're
know.
playing Destiny,
Yeah.
you don't
Yeah.
have time to play anything else.
Yeah.
There's no way you can
That's the
play
bad
anything
part.
else. Yeah. It's like
I'm
either
scared
you,
for Destiny.
either you don't play Destiny or you play nothing but Destiny. And that's why they still have a community.
Or you don't buy the DLC and
I
drop
want
it.
to I want to talk about
Yeah.
probably the most important subject on this list. Not in my opinion, it's a fact.
I also hope they improve the Crucible. Loved it.
Yeah, I like the Crucible a
I
lot.
loved the Crucible.
This it's been on my mind before. I know it has yours. Best salad dressing.
I don't have
Italian.
enough experience. I don't know.
Same.
It all
Uh,
tastes
Same.
weird to me.
Ranch.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna get like a
Big
burst
on
of laughter,
Caesar.
but all I got was like, eh.
I was only gonna say Caesar because I was
Like,
the
I
first
got
one that came
serious
up
I'd
with
dig the
answers,
fuck out
like-
of Caesar.
You all really thought
I've had
about it.
Caesar. I don't remember.
I mean-
remember what
Italian is.
Italian
A big-
place is like.
Dirty secret of mine. I like honey mustard on salad.
Ew.
I-
No one cares.
Fuck.
If you made a video game, what would
Fuck.
it be?
If you
It'd
were-
be a
That's
video
okay.
game.
That's
Games for
like
strip
that's not a
clubs.
lightning thing. Like you can't like you
Yeah,
gotta
what
go
the
in
hell?
depth with that.
If you made a game, what would it be?
It would be a survival game that actually works.
Oh. Yo, tweet
I
that
would
at Brian
make-
Hicks.
I would make a game.
Is there a way to get blocked
Like-
twice, like double blocked?
Yeah. Yeah.
You've been double blocked.
Cod, what do you want?
Basically, like, what are the limits? Like, you can do
Honestly,
anything with the
Care.
game.
Just lay down some basic properties of what your game would be.
Like,
Okay.
basically, just
GTA, bro.
basically-
But like even way more in depth than obviously like what we have. Like way
More in
way
depth
more
than
like a,
in depth.
like a
GTA.
food,
Yeah.
like,
Like
a hunger
no.
system.
What's that game coming out? What's that game coming out?
There's like
Ah,
30.
Oh yeah, I remember. It was like it
Identity,
showed a person-
Identity.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, yeah.
Identity. That's the ideal game right
I
there.
don't know
It's
anything about
it's
it.
more a little more RP-ish, but more integrated in the game, literally by the company themselves. Or me, I guess. And stuff like that. No, so it doesn't have to be made by, like imagine
Modders and stuff
okay,
like that.
imagine playing GTA Online, right? And instead of doing those quote unquote jobs and stuff like that, what about like a real job where you're a taxi driver and you actually get paid, or you can actually live the life of a robber and you get perks to, I don't know, steal money or be like when you're playing, like if you're just in public, you're more, I don't know, like you get some kind of perk because you like mastered ranks. Like imagine like a system where
It's
you
Black
can
Ops.
pick 10 or something like that. Yeah, something like that. I feel like that would be
That
pretty
sounds cool.
darn cool. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Like imagine like let's say you want to call up a freaking Uber or something like that. Somebody drive you there, or somebody who's a cook or something like that, and just to enhance GTA with just way more in-depth things to do.
LaCour, what game are you gonna make?
Actual cops and
Oh my
cops rank
God.
up.
I know not many, probably like only Lexel and COD are really gonna agree with this, but it's
Mhm.
like it's
Anime. World.
yeah, it's like a Naruto game.
Oh my
It's like
No, no,
Oh.
it's,
no.
it's like
Prime,
it's
what
like-
game are you
Wait,
gonna make?
no,
Can I-
no,
can
no.
I
I'm
take back-
no, I'm saying.
Can I
I'm
take
sa-
back mine? Can I take back mine?
Yeah.
A VR experience with waifus.
Ah!
Anyway, so it's sort of like it's gonna be pretty much like an RP of being in the universe. You can choose like a village that you want
They
to
already
be
have
in.
that on Gmod.
Oh my god.
You can make
I would
you
love
can
to
make your
play a
own
game like that.
techniques. You can
That would
and
be
it's gonna be
so
sort of
lame.
like
You
GTA.
can make your own
No, not-
techniques. Techniques for
Yeah.
what?
like
For what?
abilities.
Penetration
What?
jutsu.
Yo, it's a
Techniques for
fan.
running.
Basically, if you're a fan of the universe, you'd understand.
Ugh.
Don't trust the links.
He hard muted.
That's how it would be.
I would love to play that game, of course.
Yeah. See, if you like the show and you like the universe, then you'd agree. Like if you don't
Oh, yeah,
understand, then whatever.
absolutely. Are you kidding me?
It's not for
Are you
everybody.
kidding me? That would be incredible. Can you imagine like
So that's
freaking
it.
Naruto with
That's
every freaking like you choose which village and you gotta go and do missions and stuff like that.
Prime.
So
what game are you
basically
gonna
a
Actually, it'd be
Xenoverse
like
clone.
Destiny. It'd be
But better.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
no,
even
but
better.
like
no, you get to
actually
walk
better,
into
like
the actual
good.
whole village. The
Hey,
whole
wait.
freaking.
What game is Prime making?
I don't know actually, but like I was kind of thinking of something like Gary's Mod, like with a bunch of like party games,
Yeah.
just to like have fun and like
Dude,
just
where
I
is
want something
Gary's
like really.
Mod 2?
Stop.
It's in development actually.
Oh, they're actually making one?
Yeah, Gary's
Yeah.
making one.
I'm
for
excited for that.
Source
Just
Shout
two.
out
like
to
they're
Gary,
making
man.
Oh, yeah.
Counter-Strike 2. Lexel, what
True.
game are you making?
All right, this is for all the fellas out here, and probably a little bit of ladies. VR
Oh my God.
strip club tour.
I'm,
There we go.
I'm in.
They
I
already have
bet.
those.
Yeah.
And he's muted.
They already have those.
All right,
Hey,
my
I don't care.
game is something I've wanted for a long time, boys.
Hidden village. The village hidden in the beams.
Oh my god,
It's great.
I'm done.
That's like an actual village.
How did I not
You-
think of that? Oh my god. Nick, how did you not think of that?
I don't watch
I'm
Naruto.
disappointed. Dude, you should have still.
You think I know
I
this
would-
shit?
I would make a VR game. I would do VR iCarly simulator.
I
Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out.
You get to be like ready.
Wait, which one? Which one do you get to be,
Dude.
Carly or Sam? That's the real
That's
question.
Crazy. He's in a sunken place.
I
Did you say Freddy?
I get to be Spencer or Freddy's mom.
What? Freddy's what?
Dude, imagine a Freddy's
weird.
mom simulator.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah,
Just how to oppress your child.
You go bang out Lubert and have a grand old time.
Okay. Okay.
Uh,
You get to be Spencer bringing in ostriches up an elevator. Hey, VR simulator, baby.
You could do that in real life.
Fredward Benson.
hell?
That's funny right
Yo,
there.
we could be Gibby.
I think
just
deep
take
down
off
we
your
all wanna
shirt
be
every
Gibby.
time.
I think we can go 5 minutes over. We started 5 minutes late.
We can
Gibby
go
reminds me of
as
Carl
over
from
as we
Jimmy
want. It
Neutron.
really doesn't matter.
Yo, Gibby is the god.
Yeah.
Yo, I got
Honestly,
a Twitter video.
Gibby
for you
is,
guys.
Gibby most underrated
Gibby's the
character.
modern day Gandhi.
Yeah.
Gibby
Yeah.
is the
I
real
agree.
version of Carl from Jimmy Neutron.
All right,
Yo,
we got
guys.
5 minutes left. I'm gonna let you guys nerd over Attack on Titans season 2.
Oh.
Discuss.
In
Boy.
short,
I felt like-
the opening.
Oh, the opening, dude. Oh my god.
It was,
If you're
it
a
was
Gibby
dope.
fan, watch that video real quick.
You guys, I don't care if you're an anime watcher or a Teletubbies watcher. Watch Attack on Titan, please. I beg of you.
And
But
your
if
name.
if you're gonna watch an anime instead, you should probably watch ReZero.
Or your
Well-
name.
They say the
Oh,
best
yeah.
starting anime is Death Note. That might be a good one to really start with,
Naruto was my starting anime.
cause
Actually, Death Note is a good starting anime.
it's there, but it's not like really far in to the Japanese tropes, and it's a good like
Kinda.
mystery.
Yeah, you don't get that.
I think
kawaii
I
and
think
stuff like
erased.
that.
I think erased is probably a better one, a better entry one,
You think
because
so?
it's really American.
Hmm.
It's even got like the bars for like you know like the like
Nick,
movies
check
are
chat.
kind of like they
Yeah,
have
yeah.
the black bars on
Okay.
top and bottom.
Or
even
Avatar:
has
The
that.
Last Airbender.
That might be, that's not an
That's-
anime. Not an anime. Not an anime. It's a cartoon.
What'd you say?
It
Dude,
looks
I have
like
the
an
whole.
anime.
I have it
It's
all.
not
No,
an
it's
anime.
not.
It's
It's not an
It's an
anime.
anime.
It's not
It's-
anime.
it's-
You know how it? You know why it is not anime? This defining reason right here. Not once
'Cause you
after
like
an
it.
explosion did they all go. They never did
And it
that.
all comes full circle.
They never did that in Avatar. That's why it's not an anime. Never did it.
Bruh.
I don't know. Next time, like in real life, when I see something even like mildly, like I see like a grade I got on a test. Like,
You gotta
No,
see.
dude,
anime, anime guys like, ugh, and then anime girls like, eh? It's pretty much how they go.
Okay, but seriously, if
Alright,
you're
this
if
is
you're an
getting-
anime fan,
Oh,
if you're not an anime fan, I recommend Your Name. It's an incredible movie.
Yes.
We just saw it last night.
We cried a
I
little.
saw
We
it
teary
today.
eyed a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, we still men.
Had to get the ice cream out and all.
I need a moment. I'll be right back.
Avatar will never be.
Shook. I'm shook.
it's American.
Alright.
That's why it's not. That's why it's not.
Oh,
an
shook.
anime.
All
I
right,
agree.
quickly.
Let me go.
Try and come up with the most disgusting combo for a meal.
What?
Go.
Peanut
Pizza.
butter and tentacles.
Pineapple on
Like,
pizza.
octopus tentacles.
Shrimp peanut butter sandwich.
Pizza and applesauce.
I've
booty cheeks
had
and
that
milk.
before.
God.
I've had
What?
pizza and applesauce.
Fried booty cheeks and what? Chat, go
Milk.
too. Name
Gravy
some.
and melted cheese.
Mashed
disgusting.
mashed potatoes, and mac and cheese.
All right.
Booty nuts
Oh,
freeze.
I'm trying to think, dude.
Mashed potatoes and mac and cheese doesn't. I mean,
Ice
potatoes
cream?
and cheese are good. Are good together.
Chocolate,
Yeah.
ice cream, and fish.
Oh,
Oh God.
God, get him
Oh,
out of here.
Someone spelled diarrhea.
Hey, fish soup, but the broth is diet soda.
Yo, freaking
You
Cookie
guys-
Crisp. The cereal gives me diarrhea.
I'll never forget.
Why did we need
I'll
to know
never
that?
forget the family that I saw. They literally ate cereal with juice, orange juice.
Oh,
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
I couldn't believe it. They like it was a normal thing. Everybody
That's
was like,
against.
I saw
That's
some.
against the law.
I couldn't
right?
believe it. I literally couldn't believe it. I was
Guys,
State
last
president, I'm
question.
gonna Make it against the law.
Last question to close out
What's
the
up, kid?
show. Who is best girl?
Rem.
Rem.
Soccer.
Rem.
I was gonna say
Shut the
Ariana
hell up.
Grande.
God
I don't get the meme.
No, I got.
But I love
Hang on.
Amelia.
I'm gonna
I
see if I
really
can.
get it,
This
and I've
is
watched
this
a
is a
few
weeb meme.
All right, watch next week. I'm gonna get Josh in, and we're gonna have a battle between Amelia and Rem because he is
Ladies
an
and
Amelia
gentlemen.
fanboy.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, what?
Yeah,
Oh shoot, Sam, you're about to make some enemies.
fucking hates Rem
This
with a
is-
passion.
Oh.
All right,
Sam, you're
I
about
just-
Hang on,
Josh.
hang on, wait. We gotta say that for next episode.
Opening the
Oh,
DMs with
no.
Josh.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you for joining us on the 6th episode of the Whatever Podcast. We had a full hour. We talked about lots of things, including
Talked about
Destiny
Illuminati.
2, DayZ community. We talked about Best of Girls, Attack on Titan, Weeb, anime. I'm not a fan of it. I don't know what you're into. We talked
Don't
about
forget-
YouTube, Battlegrounds. What up, COD?
What are we all doing? What's
Oh yeah.
everybody's week
Plug
plan
your
for the
shit.
week?
if you
Uh,
can
I-
upload anything.
Just released a video.
Damn.
You should go watch it,
Nick,
or
Release it
don't,
today?
or don't.
Watch.
I can't force you.
No, released the
Nick,
video
NCO1.
yesterday. I released the
Uh,
video yesterday. Go check it out.
So
Yeah,
yeah.
you know,
If
reactions.
you don't watch their videos, I'm killing myself.
there you go. You heard it here
He-
first.
he'll do that.
Exclusive.
Lexel.
If you want the
Anybody
core to
else?
live, then just watch everyone's videos.
Yeah.
Anybody else have a plug?
Chipotle sponsor me. I'm also. I'm gonna stream tonight. I don't know.
I'm gonna
I
plug.
feel like this kind of is a stream, to be honest. Plus, I kind of want to get on a streak this coming week. So
I'm gonna plug somebody else in.
Shout out to that.
Like I said, Josh.
Yeah.
We might have him one day, but he's all
video
streaming.
Monday.
He's
Video
streaming
Monday for
Persona 5 right now, which is the best game in existence.
All right.
Aren't
If you
not allowed
want
to do
links, if you want links to our social medias, you can
So-
find them in the description
Go watch
of this video and the stream. You can find us all at wherever we need to be. You can catch the next episode at www.twitch.tv/thewhateverpodcast. I think that's going to be it. You can find my channel at youtube.com/JimmyGeoLink. I'm
being
going to be
threatened.
posting there in a few.
Well, way to plug
I don't
yourself,
know
Jimmy.
when, but a few. Thank you.
Shamelessly.
Thanks again for watching the Whatever Podcast. We appreciate it very much, whether you watched on stream or on a recorded platform. We appreciate it either way. Thanks again for watching from all of us here at the Whatever Podcast. We will catch you next week on the next episode. Thanks for listening.